Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on the main account. We're going to do a couple summons, still looking for Saurus, but we do have a couple scrolls to use. As you can see, we have 47 scrolls for finishing out the last event. Double rate there, which is absolutely phenomenal. Look at that. Iran and Tassi. Very, very nice pull there. I love a double when we get the faction. We're still looking for Saurus at this point. So hopefully we can pull another copies, which there's another Wilder, which is Saurus. Look at that. Very, very close to getting him up to Ascended at this point. And another Elite for the Wilders, which is Tassi. So another copy of Tassi. We can go ahead and add a couple more stars onto her there, which is just absolutely amazing. And here is our summons. This is where we've been looking for him. Our choice hero, no luck there. We didn't get another copy. Also with the Stargazer, we've been pushing, getting a couple more cards. We are looking for Orthos at this point. Never seen him built. Didn't get a copy of him, unfortunately, right there. But we do record this throughout the week. As you can see, we're at 118 million overall power. So we'll go ahead. We use our stones as well, which we get a copy. Kind of fodder, but we'll go ahead and use our rare stones here. All right, and as you can see here, we're at 120 million now. So we do have a couple more summons, still looking for Saurus at this point. Hopefully we can do another pull for him. Just a lot of rare cards on that, not another copy of Saurus. So we're getting a little closer, still need a couple more copies. So a little bit later, we'll get some rare stones here. We got a couple more summons. Still, fingers crossed, we need more copies of Saurus to make this work. Which, there it is. We get another Elite, which we know is going to be Saurus. There he is. All right, so we are very, very close here. Let's do our regular companion summons. A couple more rares. Never upset when I get at least 5 rares, 3 or 4 rares. But I believe we might have enough that gives us another Elite Plus copy of Saurus right there. We did pick up Tassi. We did pick up Iran. So there is Tassi. Taking her to 5 stars. Tassi is done. Iran going to 4 stars. So very close on these heroes. And there it is, guys. Saurus is Ascended on the main account. Finally, he is done, short of his signature item and a couple stars, finally getting him to Ascended. Very, very cool to see. So let's take a quick look at the God tier team. Now this is one of the toughest teams to build in AFK Arena, just due to the heroes that are involved with it and the amount of time it takes to get them. Of course, the first hero we always look at is Rowan. Rowan is one of the easiest heroes to get. As you can see, we have him decked out 5 stars, plus 30 signature item. We have been swapping around his artifacts. I don't have the 5-star artifacts yet, but we are pretty close on some of them. Second hero is Taylene. Taylene is always super, super vital because she does so much damage. Plus, she does a lot of healing. Shields herself, just incredible, incredible hero. She is the only hero that they put in an S++ class, which she is completely by herself. As you can see here, we have a plus 32 signature item. Her signature item is slightly higher just because if we use Rose to make sure that she follows Taylene, and we do also have the Blade at 4 stars. As you can see, still don't have it to 5. The next hero is, of course, the twins. Out of this event, we can get the twins, so I do recommend getting them to at least Mythic. The reason is their signature item. When you increase their signature item and they're far apart from each other, it actually increases their defense, which is absolutely phenomenal, as well as reduces the damage that they are taking, increasing their survivability. Even if you continue to push damage in the campaign, in bosses, you'll find that if you don't have the twins and if you don't have their signature item unlocked, they die really, really easy because they are a support class and they are a caster. So getting their signature item, especially out of this event, as long as you have them to Mythic, you can do pretty well because you have their signature item unlocked. The other 2 heroes that do make up this God tier is, of course, Mahira. Mahira we've been working on. As you can see, her gear is not the best at this point. We have a level 22 signature item. Her signature item, again, at plus 30. If at full health, any excessive healing ability or effects will receive will be converted into energy, which is super, super powerful in this team comp. And the final hero, of course, is Aziz. Aziz, we already have all of his gear, as you can see there, working on a signature item right now. His plus 10 and plus 20 are pretty good because they increase his damage. Plus 30 is really a nice one as well. Increase the duration the ground burns by 100%. However, only one location can burn at a time. So when you look at the priority, Taylene signature item, plus 30 priority, Rowan plus 30 priority, Mahira plus 30 priority, plus 20 on twins, plus 20 on Aziz will do well until you get them all to plus 30 just for not only the added ability, but the sheer stats itself. So let's go ahead and do a push into the campaign with this team comp, see how well we do. This is the God tier team comp. So let's go ahead and take a look. As you can see here, we're in 30-32. We'll go ahead and use our stones. Another copy of Namora. Namora is already at 5 stars at this point. Before we get into the campaign here, 30-32 is where we left off from the last live stream that we did. And here is the God tier comp. As you can see, we have Taylene and Rowan, who are our 2 priority tanks. The twins are really the key to this because of the energy regeneration. The energy that they make allows Mahira to just go ahead and spam ults. As you can see, that's already 2 ults by the twins. We're about 15 seconds into combat already, allowing Aziz to go ahead and lock out the enemy from using ults. So this is also considered the lockout team. Not only is it God tier, but this is the lockout tier. If we had Mahira's signature item up even higher, she would ult faster and faster. But you can see we're 30 seconds in, and we have ulted a ton because of the constant haste buff, giving us the energy regeneration here, which makes the stages look very, very easy with this team comp. Let's go ahead and check out the damage here, which Taylene is the main damage here right now. 35 million damage from Taylene, even 15 from Mahira. Even though we have Mahira, who is primarily for the CC support aspect of it, she still does a lot of damage. So again, running the exact same team comp, there's the first ult. 7 seconds in, the twins are already ulting because of Rowan's potion, and we do have the call on them. So very, very quick. Here we are 11 seconds in, second ult by the twins, another ult. And if you look at this team too, one thing that I never realized with this team, you have Rowan, who is a support class. You have the twins that are a support class. You have Taylene, that is a support class. You have Aziz, who is a support class. And then you have Mahira, who's a mage. So even when you look at speccing the Elder Tree, you could go split between the two, even doing mage or even heavier support, not have to worry about the other 3 trees in the Elder Tree, making this a very, very viable team comp, especially getting super powered on the tree. 37.5 million damage there, 21 from Mahira. And like I was saying earlier, if her signature item was up significantly to the plus 30, if not higher, she would be doing a lot more damage and doing a ton more CC with her abilities. And again, Aziz just locks everyone out. Not only that, as Aziz has an energy regen, even if he dies, the team does regenerate energy as well. So you figure Rowan is giving energy, the twins are giving energy through the haste buff they're providing. Then you have Aziz giving energy. It is just an insane comp. Even if you see here through Shamir's ult, even at this level, not even almost touching the team, short of Aziz because he's only at Mythic at this point. But even if he dies, he still does regenerate energy for us on this team. 26 million there. A little bit less, 15.9, almost 16 million from Mahira as we continue the push through the campaign on Chapter 30. So 30-35, we're coming up to 2/3 of this chapter being done. We're going to swap the team comp around here, or swap the formation around a little, just because of Nara grabbing the twin. So we have 1 twin that is casting, 1 twin that is tanking, and there's our first ult. And again, Mahira, look at the mind control to the entire team. It's like Tassie just absolutely supercharged for the fact that they attack each other. It's not a full sleep. They actually attack each other, allowing them to do damage to themselves. So you're actually killing them as they're killing themselves, which is crazy with this team comp. This is one that I've never tried. I've never had enough heroes high enough. Mahira was the last hero I built. Aziz we're still working on now, as well as the twins. And even here, 34 million damage, 48, almost 50 million damage from Taylene in that battle, bringing us to 30-36. Again, we're going to swap the twins in the middle. That way Nara can pick up one of the twins. We still have the other twin tanking in the bottom. And a very, very cool team comp. I can see why this one falls straight into God tier. Just having the ability to lock out the enemies so they can't ult. And if they do ult, it doesn't really even seem to do that much damage with the heroes attacking so fast and Taylene healing so fast through the ult. I really can see if this team especially was built, if Taylene had a plus 40 signature item, Mahira had a plus 30 or higher signature item, same with Aziz and the twins, would just be that much tougher to defeat and do an insane amount of damage with the haste. They attack so fast and the energy comes back with the regeneration. Just amazed. I'm absolutely floored by the team. Even here we have 65 million and 25 million from Mahira. 65 million damage out of Taylene, which to me is just absolutely amazing. Out of this team comp, Aziz needs to be higher, especially with the signature item just up a little bit more, but upping his survivability will make this team comp only that much stronger. And like they were saying on White Sushi's guide, this is probably the top team comp, one of the top 3 in the God tier. And this is one of the most expensive teams to build just because of the heroes that you have in it. Short of being able to pull Rowan very easy, the other 4 are pretty difficult to get. But over time, I mean, we started this game when AFK Arena came out. So overall, it did take some time. It does take some money. Free to play, I think this team would be very, very difficult to do just because of the team comp that you're playing with here. But look at the amount that Rowan is ulting and the amount of regeneration that Rowan is throwing to the team as well. So just a perfect synergy on this team. Rowan is ulting nonstop, giving more energy, but also providing stuns to the team, increasing their survivability. So let's check out the damage on this one. Even here, 55 million from Taylene, 30 million from Mahira. And Aziz is just there for energy regen at this point. He does do quite a bit of damage, but he does have to be higher. So even there, we take a little bit of damage right at the beginning. Aziz went down pretty easy there because of the damage Belinda was doing. But right there, Rowan just ulted, providing some stuns, giving our team some time to do some damage and some time to build up the scaling overall. And Estrilda, look at Estrilda on the bottom on Rowan. Rowan has been ulting so fast. Estrilda gets 1 hit, maybe 2, and then Rowan stunning him again. So completely locking out Estrilda in the bottom through the stuns of Rowan. Even there's another ult. More stuns there. Being able to take down the team, just completely locking them out. 50 million damage from Taylene. Brings us to 30-39 here. And in Chapter 30, they're just cruising right through, which is, like I was saying earlier, just kind of crazy with the team comp and how well it works to be in the God tier class. These heroes as well, I don't have any set bonuses for furniture. So I do have 1 piece for Taylene, but overall in this account, I really want to focus on this going forward. Getting a lot more PO coins, making sure that we're maximizing this account so we can start pushing into Chapter 30, 31, 32 plus. And I think once we have the furniture for Taylene and a couple other heroes, it is going to make a big, big difference in the performance of this team. Not only increasing their stats, but also giving them additional abilities through their furniture bonuses. So even here, let's take a look at our damage. So Tailene, 60 million, 18 million from Mahira. And Tailene is completely geared out, even though the artifact is not 5 stars, which makes a big, big difference. 5-star artifacts do an insane amount of bonuses, but Mahira's gear is far from decked out. We're missing, I believe, 2 pieces of her signature gear or her faction gear. So overall, could do a lot better. Aziz has all of his gear tier 2, and Rowan does as well. So they're pretty well decked out, as you can see. But again, look at the bottom with Estrilda. She gets 1 or 2 attacks off, and then it goes right back to being locked down from Rowan stuns. Perfect synergy with the team. I don't think I've ever seen a team that performs as well as this, which that was 30-40. So we just blew through 10 stages just like that. 2/3 of chapter 30 done. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of the God tier team. It is absolute insanity on how well it works together. Very cool to see. And as always, thank you guys for watching.